In the early 1920s, Indianapolis was booming, but not everybody got to enjoy the fruits of those good times.
In Indianapolis in the 20s, it was highly anti-Semitic. So if you were Jewish, there were no golf courses, there were no clubs, there was nothing you could belong to.
So a group of prominent Jewish businessmen decided to build their own club, and they wanted a golf course. Not just any golf course, but one designed by Donald Ross.
And you could get Donald Ross to design your course one of two ways. You could send him a topography of your land and $75, and he'd send it back and show you where all your holes should be. Or you could hire him for $7,500 and bring him out here. And that's what they did.
And Ross delivered what has been the centerpiece of the Broadmoor Country Club for 100 years now. A club that has hosted big events like the GTE North Classic from 1988 to 1993, featuring some of the biggest names in the history of the sport. But over the decades, the gym that Ross designed took on a different look.
Starting maybe in the early 50s, maybe the 40s, maybe, that they decided to change the course, so to speak, planting trees. For every occasion you can think of, they used an excuse to plant a tree on the course. And they changed, really, from a links course to a course that was over-treed. And they said, this isn't the way a Donald Ross course is supposed to be.
They took a good look a few years ago, probably like 3 years ago, and decided, all right, we want to be the classic Donald Ross that it was meant to be. And then Bruce Hepner came in, kind of a specialist in that area, to take a look. So there was a little bit of tree removal that had been done, which helped out, and then also lengthening the golf course so that those bunkers that Mr. Ross wanted to come and play off the tee came back into play again. The other, in taking, rather than straight line fairways, they would run out a little bit so that those tee shots could go ahead and run up into those bunkers.
Today, Broadmoor is back to where Donald Ross would be proud. And after some years of financial difficulties, the club is on solid footing and celebrating its 100th anniversary. A great milestone for a club steeped in history and a source of pride for those who have been along for the ride.
I'm just proud of the fact that I've had the privilege of belonging to a Donald Ross golf course club. I take great pride in that. And if you don't know the history of golf, you're not into that, and you don't know about Donald Ross, that doesn't mean anything. But that is a big deal.
Happy anniversary, Broadmoor. And here's to many more. I'm Brian Hammonds for Indiana Golf.